I've been, I've been listening to a lot of Nipsey Hussle, and I just put in Victory Lap. And I'm listening to the lyrics of a couple of different songs, and I'm thinking to myself, one of the main reasons that Nipsey was probably so popular is because he had his feet in both realms at the same time. Like, he understood that his art transcended his upbringing in a very rough neighborhood, participating in, trap gang activities. And I think once he hit a certain peak on the wave, he knew that he had to take his feet out of the gangbang, but he knew he had blown past the point where he needed to. But there's something in that situation that not inspires, but like it magnifies that hunger for art. And so you gotta think of him almost in terms of quantum rap. Like, here's a guy that exists as a particle and a wave. I've been listening to Sean Carroll all morning too. And you think about the fields that a potential rapper might bounce off of. A guy like that coming up in that neighborhood gets a chance to meet, Jay-Z. What kind of effect does that have on him? What vector does that send him in? And it's probably deeper thought. As you look at these entrepreneurs that have come out of the rap game, all of them have really transcended their music, which is almost an oxymoron in itself, because the music is what gave them the target to strive for in reality. It was their own dream. So when I look at what is it going to take to remove the tragedy from the basis for this beautiful art that helps us understand each other better? Because I didn't grow up in Crenshaw. I didn't grow up in Brooklyn. I didn't grow up in Queens. I didn't grow up in Jamaica, but that doesn't mean I can't understand the music of Bob Marley if I apply some of my own experience in different frameworks to a true evaluation of what that person is trying to say to me. I look at my mother and I look at some of the complexities of our relationship, and it reveals to me some of the tragedy of my father's inability to connect with me, because we both know what it's like to continue seeking a love, that's complex. And so it helped me understand my father, who I've been in great conflict with, many times in my life. And I don't really blame him for anything, because my mom never blamed me for that. So when you think about the elements that form an artist, I think it's often important to consider, what bumps and bruises do they feel like they had to take in order to gain the perspective? And what are they willing to leave behind in order to further their art or their life?